welcome back to Blatantly Bookish. I'm Marissa and today I'm here with a different sort of video about the art of marbled paper. Obviously marbled paper is very related to the bookmaking industry. It's used in plenty of old books either as end papers or on the covers, and I'll show you some examples of that. So that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about when I talk about marbled paper. It's just the art of decorating the surface of paper to look like those images I just showed you. So it's still used in bookmaking today in some way, shape, or form actually. I have a copy of The Story of My Teeth by Valeria Luiselli. And so here that is. I haven't read it yet, but I still really want to. But I bring it out today to show you how it has some marbling on the end pages, and that's either, I don't think it's actually marbling, it's probably just printed to look that way, but it still, permeates our bookish culture today. Playing around with it is actually really fun, and I'll show you what you need to do that today. So first you need some sort of tray. I've used like a big baking sheet before, or one of those disposable baking tins, that kind of thing, but today I'm using what I had around. I don't know if you can see it because it's see-through, but it is a Tupperware container, a Tupperware lid, and I've actually already filled it with water, which is why I'm moving it very carefully back onto my paper. You'll also need a marbling kit, such as this one right here, and you can find this in any art store or probably online as well. I'm sure you can find it online. You can find everything online. And you need good paper. So I've played around with different paper. You can't just use printer paper. It doesn't work very well. But these two pads that I found work very well. And again, you can find these in art stores or online. So here's the first one, and I found that this works really well. And here's the second one, which also works pretty well. I hope you can read them. And then you also need something to disturb the surface of the water with, like a chopstick, for example. So I just have some disposable chopsticks here. So let's get started. Okay, so I changed the camera view so you might actually be able to see the Tupperware lid here. Now it's smaller than what I usually use. I'm just doing little scraps of paper today just to show you guys. So first we take the little dot of paper, you see it there, and we put it just on the surface so that it floats. And there it is, floating around in my Tupperware. And I'm going to use yellow. I like yellow. And we'll just put a dot. And you see how it's spreading really nicely. Maybe another dot for it. Also spreading. Very good. Now let's maybe use let's do blue actually. So you see the blue spreading as well. Nice. So I'm actually going to do black too. So we'll wait till all of the colors sort of spread out as much as they're going to. And then we can use our chopstick and really mix them all together. Lots of swirls. And it's really cool to just play with the swirls. See if you can get all the colors to blend together kind of the way you want them to. Of course, anywhere that there is no color is going to just be white. So chopstick is one thing you can do. Another thing you can do is use blowing. So that's just my breath moving the water. And that just makes it all ripply. And a third thing you can do is I have a glass of water right here, so my fingers are just wet. You can sort of just flick water in and create little white dots. I didn't do such a great job of that on this one. I think I'm going to leave it the way it is. So you take your paper, and you just place it gently, this is the hard part, right on the water just so it breaks the surface tension. You want to try and avoid the dot. So I'm actually going to move the dot out of the way a little bit, and then you just place it right on there. And you don't have to wait very long. Well, you can see the water is starting to creep up, so we'll have a double-sided one a little bit. And then it looks all smeary and gross, so as quickly as you can, you put it down on paper and you just blot it till it's dry. So you saw it was all gross and smeary before, but it's dried, and I think it looks much better if the light will let you see it properly. There you go. And it didn't come out great, each one's different, but I'll show you a slideshow now of some of the better ones that I've done in the past. So that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I'd love to hear what you have to say in the comments down below. Have you ever heard of paper marbling before? Have you ever done it before? Do you have any really cool old books with marbled paper on them? If so, I'd love to hear about it in the comments down below. And I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!